After going to school up north and working in the big city for a couple years, my oldest niece decided she and her new husband wanted to move home to Florida and buy a home. Well, I couldn't be happier. Being a native Floridian and having been in real estate for many years, I was proud to have been one of her first calls. She had questions galore and wanted to be sure she got the right home, just as everyone does. It occurred to me shortly thereafter that her wishes and questions were those of all the other folks buying real estate here in Florida too, but they may not have family to rely on and guide their way, as she does. Naturally, if you need anything further, you are thinking of settling in Polk County, the heart of Florida, I hope you will think of me in your adventure. I love to help families find just what they are looking for, and you will be family. What follows is a guide to help you find that perfect home. Whether, like my niece, it's your first or just one of many, here is my advice to the family. The top 8 things to consider when buying a home in Florida. My advice to Jacqueline. Number 8, are you ready to buy? This is the first questions families have to be able to answer. Do you have a down payment? Can you afford to pay back a loan? Is your credit score sufficient to get a loan? If any of those are no, consider getting your financial life better organized before you plunge into buying a home. Step number 1 might be to review your credit report. CreditKarma.com has a free advice to help you do just that. It can be recommended where you need to bolster your report as well as tell you where you are doing well. This isn't always a long-term process. Many times the matter of clearing up simple errors is all that is needed. It is better to know in advance of any issues than to find out sitting at the desk of a loan officer. Number 7, where do you want to live? Each offers many different and diverse activities and opportunities. If you are moving into a new area, be sure to review job opportunities. And if you have children, schools are very important. Look for convenient shopping areas, recreation opportunities, and crime statistics. Perhaps you are most comfortable with a gated community. Do you like or hate HOAs? Check to be sure the community you choose allows your family to live there, and with 55-plus communities and pet restrictions for the furry kids. Number 6, what type of home do you have the appetite for? Many times, if you are handy, you can save a lot of money by buying a fixer-upper. But maybe time or abilities are limited, so new construction is better suited to your situation. Be ready, give it some thought. Also know there is in-between opportunities galore in most markets. Number 5, what will your stress level endure? Another savings opportunity which can be taken advantage of is in short sales or foreclosures. But you need the temperament and the patience to potentially go through waiting periods with seemingly little happening. Or maybe your budget doesn't allow for an extended rental period to wait on your new home. Best be prepared and discuss with your real estate broker. Number 4, the type of home to consider. Once you know where you want to live and what you can afford, consider the construction of your new home. Block is a favorite in Florida, but you can also get stick-built homes or mobile homes as well. Block serves to inhibit termites, but there are good alternatives either way, and often a block home will often have wood construction walls in the interior. Termites can come up through the least of foundational cracks under a carpet and surprise you. Number 3, what features do you want? Would you prefer specific features such as waterfront or a swimming pool? And a little more basic, what do you need bed and bath-wise? What's preferred and what can you live with? Do you want an open floor plan? Would a large yard be nice for the kids or the dogs to run in? Give it some thought to be able to consider as broad a range of possibilities as you can. Number 2, how to make sure the home is sound. A home inspection can tell you the home's condition and what you might expect down the line in repairs. This is a list of what many inspections take a look at for you and report upon. But go over the list with your inspector to verify each one. Here are the key areas you can expect to be covered in a home inspection report. Structural components including foundation and framing of the home. Exterior features including siding, soffit, porches, balconies, walkways, railings, and driveways. Roof systems included shingles, flashing, and skylights. Electrical systems including service panels, breakers, and fuses. Plumbing systems including pipes, drains, water heating equipment, and sump pumps. Heating systems including equipment and venting. Cooling systems including energy sources and distribution equipment. Interior features including walls, ceiling, floors, windows, doors, stairs, and railings. Insulation and ventilation including those in the attic and other unfinished spaces. Fireplaces including chimneys and vents. And perhaps even more importantly, there are some things that may not be covered in the inspection. Hot tubs and swimming pools, kitchen appliances and vacuum systems, lawn sprinkler systems, fire and smoke detection suppression systems, alarm intrusion detection systems, television, antenna, or satellite dishes, detached structures like a garage or shed, well systems, code compliance, environmental hazard report like radon, asbestos, or lead. Be aware there is a separate inspection for termites too. Understand what happens if your inspection is in error as well. Usually there is no liability. It is visual inspection only, and they do not look inside walls or pipes or take them apart. They only report on what is on the outside. That is usually what you are paying them to report upon. I'm sure you expected this one, but to be sure, it's the best advice you can get. For instance, in Florida, most real estate deals don't involve attorneys. Transfers are handled by title companies. Would you really not want any personal representation or advice at a closing? Frankly, that would be silly in 90% of the cases. And that is just one of the areas where experience plays a significant role. If you don't have a professional real estate broker who has been there, done that, and even sold the T-shirts, you are risking leaving perhaps your largest investment ever to chance. And why would you do that? Especially when you can have someone who is ready to offer the same advice to you as she has to her closest family. I invite your inquiries, whether buying or selling. It's a process that you should start as soon as possible to ensure the best conclusion. I'm Rita Stead, and you can reach me on my cell phone at 863-412-1340.